So I've tried to film this as a video, but like I look like an egg right now. It's the middle of the night. I really just don't feel like taking a video of myself and editing it later and being like, you look so ugly. So I'm doing a voice memo. So I'm leaving for Vancouver tomorrow, and I'm feeling a lot of conflicting feelings about that. The best way that I can describe how I'm feeling right now is it feels like I'm about to leave for my first year of university. That's kind of the feeling I get, the bittersweet feeling. One part of me does not want to leave at all, but on the other hand, I am so excited to go back to Vancouver. I haven't been back there since August, but I can't help feeling like this feeling that I've regressed back into like who I was in high school, like a fresh out of high school graduate about to leave for her first year at university. I don't know. I am excited to go, but it's just like the change is like so drastic. I feel like I've gotten comfortable, and now it's like I'm returning to real life again, and that's scary.
I'm a castaway, losing my mind, peering at waves. What am I trying to find? Tempting race, I'm lost in the game, through people who fade like bad matters. Favors, I keep on giving favors to my expense for second chances that lead to dead ends. I've been playing all this time, I've been waiting.
Hello everyone, sorry for that really fucking sappy intro. If you couldn't tell, I was an emotional pile of garbage the day before I left. But let's move on. So day one was really exhausting. I had like 10 hours of travel. So when I got to my hotel room, I was like, you know what? I want to lay down. So I ordered my food. This is what I got for dinner. Very delicious. And then I went to bed and I slept and took a nap. And then I got up from my nap at like 8 p.m. and I was like, I have to do my skincare, because if I am anything, I'm a skincare fanatic. So I did my skincare and then I went straight back to bed and slept for another like 10 hours. The lighting is very like cool toned, which is kind of fitting given that I'm back in the Pacific Northwest. Very like first Twilight vibes.
How long have you been 17?
Lol anyway.
Before I say or do anything else, I just want to quickly go over Canada's requirements for their quarantine, because I feel like whether you're watching this and you're completely unaware that Canada even required a quarantine, or you're coming to Canada and you're like, what the fuck do I do?
How do I quarantine? How do I do a hotel? What do I need to do before my flight?
It's all very confusing, so I'm gonna quickly and briefly go over it. Obviously don't use this video as like the end all be all of what you need to do, because I'm probably gonna say stuff wrong. So Canada, along with a lot of other countries, like Australia is doing this, New Zealand's doing this, they're requiring that all people flying in internationally to Canada quarantines for 14 days. And this has been pretty standard since the beginning of the pandemic, but I think this past February, Canada put into place that you have to do a mandatory 3-day hotel quarantine, which I am in day 2 of my it's a 3-night quarantine, not a 3-day quarantine, but I'm in day 2 of my quarantine at this hotel. But ahead of your flight, you need to do a lot of things. You first need to get a COVID test 72 hours before your last connecting flight into Canada. So I was flying in from Chicago to San Francisco to Vancouver, and my San Francisco flight was at like 11:10 in the morning. So me being in Central Time Zone, I had to get my COVID test by 1:10 p.m. on Thursday. My flight was on Sunday. So if you are in the US and you're flying into Canada in the coming weeks or months, I got my test at CVS and they returned my results in like 36 hours. It was an RT-PCR test. So if you're looking for somewhere to get tested, CVS is the way to go. Other things that you have to do before your flight, you have to go on this app called Arrive Can and fill out basically all of your quarantine plans, where you're spending your 3-day hotel quarantine at, where you're going to be for the rest of your 11 days of your total 14-day quarantine, who you are, your passport number, where you're flying in from, why you're flying, etc. Another thing that I had to do before my flight was schedule my COVID test that I was going to take at the airport in Vancouver, which is a very easy process. You also have to obviously book your 3-day hotel stay, which I chose to stay at the Fairmont waterfront, which if you're not familiar with Vancouver, it's right on the waterfront in downtown Vancouver by Canada Place, and that is where I am for the next 2 more nights. Anyway, I'm gonna give you a tour of the hotel room that I'm staying at. Yeah. Okay, so coming in, this is the door. Pretty standard for a hotel. And then you have a closet with a light. Pretty standard for a hotel. And then coming in here, we have the bathroom. We have a shower right behind me. It has that cool kind of rain shower faucet. Very exciting. Toilet. Pretty standard for a hotel. And then we have this mirror, which makes me look really good.
Swag.
We have the counter, which as you can see, I have made myself right at home with all of my junk. And then this is like the bar cart area with snacks and alcohol and the coffee maker. More snacks for purchase, which I'm not gonna let Fairmont Waterfront scam me. And then we have probably my least favorite part is this mini fridge full of drinks. Because the hotels that you stay at for your 3-day quarantine are required to feed you, I would have preferred to like store my water or meals I don't finish in this refrigerator, but I cannot because it has all these heavy drinks instead of space to store my stuff. I don't appreciate that, but it is what it is. Mirror. And then you come in and you have the bed, you have that little sitting chair over there, the window, which is huge, you have the desk, TV, storage space for your suitcases.
Talented, brilliant, incredible, amazing, show-stopping, spectacular.
And this is my view. Obviously, they're not gonna give the grimy little quarantine guests view of the waterfront, so they give us a view of the city. But that is my hotel tour. Thank you for coming to my hotel tour. I appreciate you coming along for it. This is where I'm gonna be living for the next 2 nights, and then I go to my next quarantine destination on Wednesday. So I think I covered most of the things that I needed to cover for like what you need to know about Canada's quarantine. So the rest of the video is going to be me being here, vlogging a day in my life, except it's not a day in my life, it's more like 3 days in my life.
Vlogging 3 days in my life, in quarantine.
Period.
I just ordered my dinner, so that should be here in an hour. I got arugula salad, grilled cheese and tomato soup, an ice cream brownie berry sundae, and a bottle of water. The meals here at Fairmont Waterfront are ginormous. I have yet to finish a single meal because they give you just so much food. And as I said earlier today, I can't use my fridge, so if I don't finish my meals, which I will never finish my meals, I cannot store it in my fridge for later. I just have to like set it outside my door to be picked up. Hi, can I order my breakfast? I will have buttermilk pancakes, and then for a drink, I'll get apple juice and still water.
Sorry.
I haven't really been keeping this vlog up to date, and I apologize for that. They have been feeding us so much food at this hotel that my stomach actually hurts. I didn't film my lunch, but I got the grilled cheese again because I was just so in love with it when I got it for dinner yesterday. Also, I'm fully aware like of how thin the walls are at this hotel, and I know the people who are
Staying
next to me in the rooms next to my room can fully hear what I'm saying. But honestly, it's only embarrassing if you let it be embarrassing. That's my life motto. Honestly, I don't think embarrassment is a real thing. I think embarrassment is a mindset, and if someone ever says that they're embarrassed about something, I'm like, why?
Stop being embarrassed.
Be embarrassing, because nothing matters. And even though I know that my neighbors could probably hear everything I'm saying right now, I feel no shame.
Where is my shame? Where is my embarrassment?
I cannot see it because it is not there.
Good morning.
Today is my last day, or not even my last day. Yesterday was my last full day. Today is my last day. Then I'm at the hotel. My checkout time is at 12, and then from there I will go into my second quarantine destination where I will quarantine for the rest of my 11 days. And then after that I will finally be free. It's about 9 o'clock, so I have like 3 hours before my taxi is supposed to be here, and I'm not packed at all. I kind of made a mess of this hotel room. Let me show you my mess and what I have to work with. So my desk I have kept really messy and cluttered. It's basically just a lot of like quarantine papers about what I'm supposed to do for my quarantine. Over here I have my necklaces, my mask, my headphones, my laptop, my coat, backpack, clothes, shoes, another open suitcase. And then here I have all of that. I also have stuff on the floor. Nobody's perfect.
Not even me.
It is 11:30 and I'm about to leave in like 20 minutes. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope it informed you on what the 3-day mandatory hotel quarantine in Canada is like. It's a lot of doing nothing, a lot of pretending to read a book, a lot of scrolling on TikTok, a lot of naps. That's how I spent my quarantine. And eating. A lot of eating. Anyway, here's my apartment. I meant my hotel room. Here's my hotel room. Clean, 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 clean.
And then my battery died. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.
You